Hello, everybody! Welcome. My name is Monty, and y'all are watching Mott Games. And today we are headed into a new adventure. I don't know how long we're gonna last with this series. It's just something that I kind of want to dip my toe into. But if it turns out we like it, we'll like it, and we'll continue on with it. We'll see. But we are headed into Ace Attorney. It is the Ace Attorney trilogy, I believe. I don't know much about it. And so, like I said, this is just like a dipping my toe in the waters, and we'll just see how it goes. I don't know if this is like in the vibe of the kind of games that we play, but I'm willing to give it a go. Ace Attorney, let's talk about Ace Attorney. What do I know about Ace Attorney before beginning? Not really a whole lot. I don't know anything about this game. I know it's a lawyer game. I know that this guy right here, I think is Phoenix Wright. I think this guy's name is Miles. Is it Edgeworth? I don't know who the rest of these bozos are, but I know that this is Phoenix himself. And y'all know I'm a big fan of the Phoenix, Joshua S. Rossfield. And what else? Some quick specs. This is developed and published by Capcom as a series, right? We're no strangers to Capcom here. Capcom and the Mott Game Stream are long old friends. We are playing through the Resident Evil series right now, currently on Code Veronica. I'm trying my best. And since the collection that we have that we're gonna get into today starts with the first one, I believe. We'll talk about that one first. So Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is the first of the series, and it was published in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance, right? So it is developed and published by them, and it was directed by this guy, Shu Takumi, who has worked on the Ace Attorney series, but for our purposes, has also worked on the original Resident Evil 2 as a planner. Very cool. That's on his discography. All right, let's get into it. I'm wondering if when I look at Ace Attorney, the first music that comes into my brain is the theme from Haikyuu with Alba Josai, the Alba Josai, that one, or the Oikawa theme, where it's like the da 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 da. Hello, music! Oh, hello! Hello, melody! Episode 1, the first turnabout. Look at this guy. Let's get into it. Play? Yes. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I didn't know that this game was gory. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. What? Well, we already know who killed the guy, so why do we need to... Okay. Let us litigate, chat. Let us litigate. August 3rd, that's 2 days before my birthday. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Damn! Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. We're starting off with a murder trial? It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Is this not what's that called? There's a word for it. There's a phrase for it. It's like a judge can't preside over the case if his family is one of the defendants or the prosecutors. You know what I mean? I don't know what that's called though. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Oh my God. Right off the bat. It sounds like he wants to die. I think you're wrong, Mia. Yeah. Nick, boots. Hey there, Larry. Oh, and I'm gonna change his voice. Larry Boots. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Well, the newspapers say it was you. Yikes. Can we pretend he's Johnny from FF7? You know what? He doesn't look that far off from him. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a simple one. September 30th, 1998. A day I'll never forget. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Boots. My best friend since grade school. Aw, they're best friends. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the boots. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's not usually his fault. He just has terrible luck. I think this man gets pegged, but I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Boots.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Why would you say that in the middle? You don't say that. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. When the ahem is actually a choking noise, I don't know if y'all have ever heard an old man clear his throat. They all sound like that. They all sound like the They all do the entire thing. It's a whole theatrical production. All right, the defendant of this case is Mr. Larry Boots. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Boots, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Maybe Phoenix is your type. I do like my boys a little dumb. Hey, you know what? If Sam from Stardew Valley gets my gonads going, perhaps Phoenix Wright, it'll be right up my alley. Tell me what's the victim's name. We didn't say what the victim's name is. Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. Oh, he is a himbo. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Cindy. Oh my god, Cindy Oram from Final Fantasy 15 was murdered, chat?
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cinderblock. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me what the cause of the death was. She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker.
I saw a version of the Thinker at the Detroit Museum of Art, actually. It's like right out front of it.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Oh, we're actually adding these evidence. That's so cool. Right. Be sure to pay attention to the evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. You gotta admit evidence into discovery in order for it to be part of the thing.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Boots, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, just so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, damn.
Mr. Boots, isn't that true that the victim has recently dumped you?
Oh. Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Oh, he did. They all died. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you, anyway?
Mr. Boots, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
In Paris. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several
Sugar daddies, me too. Wait, who is this queen? Hold on, who is this diva? Cindy Stone, who is this diva? Daddies? Sugar? Sugar. Da, 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 da.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
Get that bag, girl. Exactly.
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
I don't like that, Mr. Payne. I don't like the way that you said that, Mr. Payne. We found the first woman hater, chat. We found the first woman hater. Get him! Tear this man apart!
Tell me, Mr. Boots, what do you think of her now?
Pratt, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering? He's maidenless, truly. Payne is going through maidenless behavior. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Is that the one that you would say? Irrelevant? Okay, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but just based on me watching a whole lot of Emily D. Baker on YouTube, I will say objection. It's not hearsay. I don't know.
Oof.
Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. Shut up. Shut up, Boots. Boots, come on. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
The next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Oh shit, I don't know. Okay, now it's my turn to like decide. He did, so I should stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. No, don't lie like a dog. Oh, no. No. Don't perjure yourself. Well, let's see. It went like this. I don't remember. Okay, that's fine. I think I don't remember is like the optimal defense. But I think you can't perjure yourself like that, Boots. Oh, they're not worse for you.
You don't remember? Well, then we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim.
Oh, the man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as witness.
Your Honor.
Oh, this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Selling newspapers? Yeah, this witness is not on the witness list. Thank you, Aymar. Speak up, Aymar. Speak up. Let him know. Frank saw it. I see it. I see what they did there. Oh my god. Oh no. Why is he shimmying like that?
Mr. Sawhut, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawhut, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness account. Witness testimony. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m.? Hold on. Uh-oh, I think he just slipped up here, chat. He said it was around 1 p.m. that he called. But, chat. The time of death was around 4 to 5 p.m. Oh, this lying son of a bitch. Judge, hang this man. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against the testimony like that. Yeah, true L moment. Exactly. I am literally L. I have to sit like him. Hold on, I'm gonna raise my chair. We're gonna find out who Kira is today, chat. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Look at his eyes.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawhit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Well, even if he is guilty, we do have, it is our job to still defend him. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Oh, the way we are already ahead of this, chat. The way that my brain is already ahead of this is crazy. Then once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm rubbing. Sorry. Oh, we have profiles on this thing too. Mia Fey is 27, chief attorney at Fey & Co. Oh, she's a named partner. So, as I said, he said that he tried to call at 1, but the death didn't happen until 4. So... Okay, I'm ready. I know. I want to watch Suits. I've seen like clips on TikTok, but I want to watch Suits. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Objection! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Damn, he's got the heaviest hands ever. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Judge? Jury? Come on! How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Oh, he's saying some more shit? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Huh. I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. She can't have been watching TV. She had a statue of the thinker. She's too smart for that.
Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
She was watching it on her iPad, I swear.
The defense has a point. Do you have any explanation for this, Mr. Sawwit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawwit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That
and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawwit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
My TV is solar powered, Your Honor. Your Honor, my TV is actually run by 3 mice running on wheels in the back. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? There was a table clock in the apartment. What? There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Oh, it wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Look at my boy, so confident now. The wording on this is weird. I wonder if this is like a mistranslation. Look at this. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. It's not weird, it's a saying. Is it? Is it just not clicking in my brain, the English of this? Is it just not clicking? The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Look at this face. Just answer the question, fucker. Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and the time, it says it out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. You have any problems with this testimony now?
This doesn't feel... What? Hold on. I'm gonna say no. But I should say yes. I don't have any evidence to pit against him for this one. It was a clock. I saw it on the thing. I feel like regardless, the evidence still says that it is still 4 to 5. So yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's right. See, I almost gave up there. Thank you for believing in me, chat. Yet the witness testified that he would never enter the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Huh, indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. Tell me, isn't it true that you knew the victim? In fact, you were one of her sugar daddies. Be frank with us, Mr. Sawwit. Frank? I'm always frank.
Your Honor, we have complete records of the victim's relationships. Mr. Frank Sawwit does not appear anywhere.
Huh? Oh, really?
Please, Mr. Wright, is huh the best response you can muster up?
Oh shit, I fucked up.
Try to refrain from making off-the-cuff accusations in the future.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me think this over. The witness knew it because it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. Well, he did say that he went in there because he went to go try to use the landline. Wait. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. What? Oh my god, I can't believe it!
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawwit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is an all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Talk about crash out, chat.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock. No, I mean. Damn. Not the toupee. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? This man did not just shed his toupee, Scooby-Doo the Mask style. You know when they like take off the mask and it's like, I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling kids. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death.
Order. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Pratt.
Your Honor?
You claim the sound of the witness came... The sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think through it carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sawwit heard was definitely the clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh, this is a health bar. Interesting. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Meep. I think it's 8:25.
That's certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawwit heard and the actual time of death. Oh, I didn't even clock that. Hell yeah. Look at that. Maybe Phoenix is smarter than I am, chat. He is a lawyer. He is a lawyer, and I did go to theater school. Is it? So, Mr. Sawwit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. Oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawwit.
I come all the way to testify. Look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, come on. We can find evidence. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Girl boss time. Not so fast, Mr. Sawwit. Chief. Listen up, Rat. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Why do we need to prove that the clock was slow on the day of murder? What? Yeah, we have to save our friend. Our bosom buddy. Yeah, Mia carries. This is why she's a named partner, chat. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Okay, I think it is because... it's pretty obvious that it's because of the blackout. So the blackout happened from noon to 6. Right? That's not a bad suggestion. I was thinking the blackout, but now that you mention it, maybe.
You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh my god! Why is he foaming at the mouth? He caught rabies on the testimony stand.
Oh, order, I say.
Did he just bite down the cyanide pill?
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have to
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant Mr. Larry Boots.
Larry.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
Turns out Frank Solid was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Thank you, Lennox. Damn. Hopefully she survived that, chat. Hopefully she survived that. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. They'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Phoenix, what were you about to say, huh? What were you about to say, huh? Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, I can practically see the headline now. Harry Boots, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. But I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Phoenix wanted the date. Phoenix wanted the dinner and the movie. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Did he just give us the murder weapon? Wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. That's odd.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool.
Don't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show to your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him, do I? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? What am I giving you? Here's yeah, here's her autopsy report. She loved you. Wait, what am I giving this man? I think it's a statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Oh, all right. Right. I hope you see the importance of the evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. That's kind of our job, though, is it not, chat? Like, isn't the job of the lawyer, like, regardless of whether you're the defendant or the prosecutor, like, you have to, like, represent your client's best interest? Like, isn't that, like, the rule if you're a lawyer, right? Even if your client is guilty, you have to represent them like they're innocent? And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say it. How about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent boots. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe other drinks. Oh, she's hitting on me. Sorry, ma'am. I'm like the gayest lawyer ever. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. We did this pro bono? I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one that I wouldn't be able to keep. Phoenix and Larry were lovers. Did she get murdered? You guys, we solved our first case! You guys, we solved our first case. Cheers to the good years. Cheers!